come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Murray. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Play fake. Murray. Dallas Mayer, Robbie Anderson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right. Oh, battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray sliding out of the pocket toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackman. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Following the interception, Love. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Love back to it here after the pick 6. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Love from the gun. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that is incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so.
Odell Beckham Jr. 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. Well, the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again, Murray. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got them 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun now from Murray. He may try. Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him. That excellent combination, holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he completes it to the tight end Knox. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
7, Falcons 6.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Love eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Dawson Knox with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. He gives it up. He'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st and 10, Love. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Beckham with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Falcons 20, Buccaneers 7.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. He takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending the play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On the option, it's Murray. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The call here, they need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8.
15-yard line.
Flushed out right. It is incomplete here.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
A 30-yard attempt.
And they'll try and throw here on the fake. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings?
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 49.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Love now to pass on 1st down. Finding Knox there, complete. Touchdown, Falcons! Dawson Knox with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Falcons push further out in front.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
33. Buccaneers 7.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. On play action, it's Murray. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've had a very solid 1st half, and as we near the end of that 1st half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays they're going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here in this 1st half. This one complete downfield on the left side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Escaping the pressure right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Going back to Love. The getter here, it's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Dawson Knox on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons continue to pour it on.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Josh Allen able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Again, it's Jones. And some room to run now. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Oh, the Falcons got it. Yep, Atlanta football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way.
It's into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Falcons 54, Buccaneers 7. Josh Lambeau set to kick off.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now Murray off play action. Out to his left. Incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Tampa.
Murray going to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line.
It's second down.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 5 yards will get him back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
And it's third down.
Murray going to look to run. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And the Falcons grab it. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Bud Dupree in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Edwards-Helaire, the ball carrier. The tackle by Isaiah Rodgers.
Play fake. Murray. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And now here's another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Beckham, 54 yards. And the Falcons add on.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to...
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Mack Wilson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And this one is incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. From the gun, Murray, complete, the tight end Kelce. And they work this well upfield across the 45. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Murray's pass intercepted.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the call.
They got his man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Back now in Atlanta. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. First down, going to the air with Love. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
By Julian Blackman.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down, Tampa Bay.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buccaneers.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll fire deep for Rager. And incomplete on the deep ball. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Imdurrell Peppers on the coverage.
Throwing again. Murray eluding the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
The tally there, -8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
30-yard line.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And it's a pick 6. this game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Sliding out of the pocket. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McManus now for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
68, Buccaneers 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line. So a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
At the 20-yard line.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, first down. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep. That's caught inside the 20. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good, and that will extend this big lead. Oh, the Falcons got it. Yep, Atlanta football. So the onside kick is recovered, and, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win. Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help. No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jannard Avery. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Score Falcons 75. Buccaneers 21.